Now that you have done your wet set, we're gonna remove the rollers to style it. Okay, I've got my rollers removed and now she's all curly everywhere and I can begin my design. First thing I'm gonna do is relax my set. This is before. You don't wanna see any spaces in between there. And you wanna make sure that everything gets all meshed together. So I'll start by just right here at the bottom. I can choose to remove it, remove all of that, relaxing my set with my brush. I can also choose to use this pick and first pick out my curls. These are just your different techniques. However, I do like brushing it out. So I'm gonna brush this out. It may look like I'm messing up my curls, but I didn't because these curls are set in. So let's brush out the set. Brush it really good. I purposely left that one alone, the front area, so that I can do that separately because that's going in another direction. Go in the front of her just so I can see where everything is sitting and what it can look like. And this is incomplete. So now I'm going to start some back combing to make sure that those spaces in between are connected. I don't want to see any spaces in between. So I will use my back combing comb. You can use this. You can also use a regular comb with the finer side of the teeth. You can use 2 brushes. Okay. I'll start off with this middle section. Doesn't matter where you start off, as long as those lines are being connected with each other. So I'll grab my first roller section, and as you can see, it's divided, and I'm gonna interlock those pieces together. I'm gonna hold the hair tight at the ends, take my comb from probably like mid shaft, slide down once, take it in, slide down again. I like to count how many times I slide my comb just so that everything is even all the way around. I'm gonna connect my next piece. This is going to get those lines out. And as you can see, it's starting to all come together. I'm gonna do that all the way around the head until those lines are gone. I want to show you an example of back brushing too. Line, and I know that I went down at least twice. I'm going to connect that hair and also back comb that. I'm going to do that all the way around the head until those lines are gone. I'm just going to connect my pieces. Same over here. There's a space in between here, and I want to connect it. So I'm going to grab that hair. Here's that disconnected. Let's connect that together. Same here on the sides. You don't want to leave that out. So I'm going to take a little bit And I'm also going to connect it. Keep up doing that until the whole head is not split. You don't want any splits in between. This bang area, I want to connect these pieces. So I'll grab my first piece and I'm going to back comb that down. 1, 2. And I also want to connect this first piece. You may need to split it just to ensure that it's all connected. 1, 2. Grab the last piece. 1, 2. Okay. Let's connect the sides here. And now I'm going to style it. I might want to use my paddle brush. So I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. I can move some sections out of the way just to work piece by piece. Down here in the indentation part, I want you to see how this is done. I'm going to back brush. Just want to comb it out a little bit. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go on the top of the strand. And lightly smooth it out, just a little bit. Back brushing is on top, back combing is on the bottom. And now I can style. Now this is your finished design. After back combing, back brushing, and detailed work, you can finish off with a finishing spray. I like to use the workable finishing spray just so I can have the option of moving my style around. I can take my brush, detail my curls, move them any kind of direction that I want them to move. I also can take the tail of my comb and give my style more lift by putting it right where I want that volume. And as you can see, it gets higher and higher because of that back combing. For a smooth finish, do a little bit of detailing. As you can see, there's no lines, no visible lines.